I enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीखा था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
FAB certificate कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar.
I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in a TVS group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai port.
I'm 17 years old now. Completed my 12th.
Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the Adyar Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent.
Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing it really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing that entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
I was working in a different domain totally, like mainframes. So the course which I took was Introduction to Modern Application Development. So this course was very helpful because I've learned new technologies.
The course content was very extraordinary, to be precise. Even if you compare to other websites, they don't offer certification like MIT or any Carnegie Mellon open courseware. But this is a very good initiative by the IITs and IIScs, which can improve the standard of education.
I was expecting to get gold medal by IIT, but I don't know it will be there or not.
It's a nice opportunity for people outside of IITs to be able to take an exam that is conducted by IIT. So the standards are pretty good, obviously.
I have learned more in these 3 months than taking some papers in the college.
Even at the age of 50 plus, we are getting some enthusiasm to go through all these lectures and all those things.
Another person from my college has taken it in another center, and both of us feel that the teaching was absolutely brilliant throughout the course. And it's not only theory, even practice is there. They actually showed us through a flight lab, and they actually had very, very practical examples.
For youngster, definitely it is useful. But this type of courses, if you find in other places, it is very, very costly. But here it is for learning purpose, it is cheap. For obtaining a certificate, it is only a nominal fees.
I appreciate the initiative of MHRD and the strenuous efforts taken by the IIT groups for providing the latest and technically sound education on online mode.
This is the first time I felt that some course for working professionals, and it is well organized as such.
Nowadays, doctors are expected to do a lot of research also, apart from seeing patients. So this course helped me to learn a lot.
It was a nice experience. It's wonderful in sitting along with the students and solving the problems. Makes us to be more concentrated with the course, to have a better deliverability of the content, to the recent trends are in par with the reputed institutions. This course was really like, bringing a bridge across what we are doing now and what we are going to do in the future.
This program will be the harbinger of a big intervention in India in the area of online education, so that we can address the grand challenge of providing high quality and useful education to a very, very large number, probably the largest number of youngsters in the world.
I enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीखा था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
FAB certificate कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar.
I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in TVS Group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai port.
I'm 17 years old now.
Completed my 12th.
Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the ADR Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent.
Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing it really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing the entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
I was working in a different domain totally, like mainframes. So the course which I took was Introduction to Modern Application Development. So this course was very helpful because I've learned new technologies.
The course content was very extraordinary, to be precise. Even if you compare to other websites, they don't offer certification like MIT or any Carnegie Mellon open courseware. But this is a very good initiative by the IITs and IIScs, which can improve the standard of education.
I was expecting to get gold medal by IIT, but I don't know it will be there or not.
It's a nice opportunity for people outside of IITs to be able to take an exam that is conducted by IIT, so the standards are pretty good obviously.
I have learned more in these 3 months than taking some papers in the college.
Even at the age of 50 plus, we are getting some enthusiasm to go through all these lectures and all those things.
Another person from my college has taken it in another center, and both of us feel that the teaching was absolutely brilliant throughout the course. And it's not only theory, even practice is there. They actually showed us through the flight lab, and they actually had very, very practical examples.
For youngster, definitely it is useful. But this type of courses, if you find in other places, it is very, very costly. But here it is for learning purpose, it is cheap. For obtaining a certificate, it is only a nominal fees.
I appreciate the initiative of MHRD and the strenuous efforts taken by the IIT groups for providing the latest and technically sound education on online mode.
This is the first time I felt that some course for working professionals, and it is well organized as such.
Nowadays, doctors are expected to do a lot of research also, apart from seeing patients. So this course helped me to learn a lot.
It was a nice experience. It's wonderful in sitting along with the students and solving the problems. Makes us to be more concentrated with the course, to have a better deliverability of the content, to the recent trends are in par with the reputed institutions.
This course was really like, bringing a bridge across what we are doing now and what we are going to do in the future.
This program will be the harbinger of a big intervention in India in the area of online education, so that we can address the grand challenge of providing high quality and useful education to a very, very large number, probably the largest number of youngsters in the world.
enrolled for embedded systems.
Introduction to data analytics and machine learning.
Introduction to modern application development.
Project planning and control.
Introduction to programming in सीखा था.
I did the health research fundamentals.
Introduction to airplane performance.
This is my 11th exam.
FAB certificate कर चुका हूँ मैं.
I'm an associate professor in chemistry at Pachayappa's College, Chennai.
Research scholar. I'm a scientist in DRDO.
Employed in a TVS group.
I'm a pediatrician.
I'm working in Chennai port.
I'm 17 years old now.
Completed my 12th.
Working at Yamaha Motors R&D.
I'm working in the Adyar Cancer Institute in Chennai.
I feel much happy to attend this exam.
Learning experience is excellent.
Whatever the questions posted in the forum, it's immediately being answered. That is an amazing work what they are doing it really.
With respect to NPTEL, the quality of lectures and delivery, the contents to the students, no doubt, unquestionable. And it's too good. The examination today I really enjoyed.
I've been traveling more than 2 hours daily. I just hearing that entire video conversation throughout my journey, like not sitting in home.
Ma'am, we are live. We can start the session.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Lock करो. Manasvi ma'am, can we start?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Are we waiting for someone?
Ma'am, we can start, ma'am.
Should I begin?
Yes, ma'am. Please start, ma'am.
All right. So very good morning. And I would like to thank the IIT Madras for the unique opportunity which they have given to our students. At the outset, I'm very thankful to Vaishali Behel, IIT Kanpur, for joining today morning so that she can interact with us and pave the way forward so that it is mutually beneficial. Manasvi for coordinating with our institution. We as a local chapter are very thankful and we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude for the excellent material that you are sharing with our students. As a multi-faculty college, catering to more than 6,000 students at undergraduate and postgraduate program, situated in the suburbs of Mumbai, and we cater to a very low, very marginalized section of the society, and many of the students come from vernacular medium. See, when we partnered or when we started as a local chapter, the pandemic did a lot of harm to the society, but I think it also taught us to do some self-learning, learning at our own pace, and it gave us an opportunity both for the students and the teachers, because for the teachers also, if any new concept they have to learn, and teachers are lifelong learners. So they utilize the material, the YouTube which is available, and some teachers have also been mentors for the students, and they've registered as mentors. The experience that we've had is right now, it is the postgraduate students who are taking these courses because we have made it sort of compulsory for them. And those topics which we would like to have in the curriculum, because the curriculum becomes too unwieldy and very vast, and we also don't have the required expertise, we tell the students to take those courses. So there are teacher mentors who take a small meeting with the students. We give them an opportunity to select a particular course, but we also provide them with guidance by looking at the syllabi which you give in the beginning. I would also request my colleague Archana Vide, who has been there, because they have been telling their students, she's from the IT department, to take up NPTEL courses, and their undergraduate students also take some of these courses. So Archana, would you like to add something?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, first of all, for giving me this opportunity to share the
Archana,
platform.
a little louder.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this chance to have a word with the guests today and to interact with NPTEL team and the representatives of IIT Madras. It was a great journey for our students to take up NPTEL courses. Right from our students have been taking up these courses from, I think, 2016-17. And there were a lot of courses initially in general science, and then gradually we could find a lot of resources for our IT computer science field. As the curriculum, we keep on, as being autonomous institute, we keep on adding curriculum as per the industry standards. But there is something always which is beyond our reach, and some students, if they are capable, they do take up these courses and they excel. Some of our students are learners, great learners, and they take up the courses, utilize the resource, but sometimes they are not able to give the examination and appear for the same. But many of our students have completed the course, learned a lot from NPTEL, and we are very grateful for that resource sharing. Some of our undergraduate students have done courses in database networking, and they have also got a job, like they have got the opportunity because of this add-on course which they have done. So thank you once again, NPTEL. Now that we are local chapter, we can guide the students better in taking up these courses, and we are looking forward to having interaction with NPTEL and facilitating more and more students through this platform. Thank you very much.
I'll just add, normally we are encouraging students to take the course which is of 8 weeks, because we are giving them that credit, but maybe we will also think about telling them to do 4 weeks, which can be a little more comfortable for these students. I would like to hear from you, Vaishali Madam.
Yeah, I'll just share my screen and we'll begin with the
thank
presentation. Hi, good morning to everyone. First of all, thank you to RJ College of Arts, Science and Commerce, their management, for having us for today's NPTEL awareness session. I thank to all the viewers who have joined us through YouTube. You can post your queries in the chat box and we will be more than happy to answer your questions. Stay with us throughout this 2 hours session and you will get the benefit of what we are going to tell you what NPTEL is all about. So, hi, I'm Vaishali, signing in from IIT Kanpur. I work over here in the NPTEL. So, I'll be sharing my screen shortly and we shall begin today's presentation. Yeah, is my screen visible, Manasvi? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So beginning with today's session about the NPTEL. NPTEL is a program, it's a project funded by MHRD that began around 18 years back. It's the National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. So through these slides in these 2 hours, you will come to know the complete journey till date from which we have covered and how this project is soaring high since its inception. So to begin with, from where this project started. So it started with a vision to make a repository. It's basically a library where students can get the material in the web form or in the video format. So slowly it began into the certification side of these NPTEL online courses. So since then, we have attained a lot of achievements, like coming up with the domains, coming up with the faculty development program certificates, and many others that you will come to know. So it started in 2003. It's 18 years old project. It began with the mission and vision to provide a high quality and affordable education to larger audience. So MHRD had in mind that why not to cater to larger people the quality content related to the technical studies, since during that time there was a scarcity of good quality material that is to be taught in the engineering colleges apart from the IITs. So with that in mind, they thought about this project and it came into existence. It's the longest running project of India. It's an indigenous project. So with that, the 7 parent IITs, IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, Guwahati, Roorkee, and IIT Bangalore, these were the 8 parent institutions who were handling this project. So they started developing video content and web content and offer courses. So slowly, steadily, in 2013, we began with our online certification program. So this is a project which is one of the longest running projects in our country. So like I told you, it's one of the largest online repository of engineering course material. But today we just not cater to the engineering audience, we cater to larger audience related to humanities, management, even pharmacy and multidisciplinary and basic sciences too. But this is the largest running multi-institutional projects because you have a lot many IITs coming together and giving you the content, giving you the quality of courses that cater to the larger audience. So the impact of IIT is right up on your screen. This NPTEL project is right up on your screen. You can see we have more than 2,300 plus courses available with 1.3 billion views in the YouTube, with 3.7 million subscribers and more than 52,000 plus hours of video content along with the English subtitles. These are complete educational material. It's nothing related to entertainment, but still it has a lot of viewership. So you can see the impact of NPTEL has, because we reach to the students catering to various domains who are learners coming from a student community or coming from academic community who just want to learn new things. And as I proceed with today's session, you will come to know the wider audience we cater to, ranging from, if I tell you about the age, starting from what age till what age people come to our exam centers and give the examination. So over here you can see it's a setup, a studio setup where the professors record the lectures and how the recordings are being offered for the NPTEL courses. Now coming to the very big domain, it's a very concerned term that comes in mind is SWAYAM. So SWAYAM is a study web of active learning for young aspiring minds. It's a MOOC, national MOOC portal for India. It's a bigger umbrella. Under it, 9 coordinators counts. So AICTE, CEC, IGNOU, IIMB, NCERT, NIOS, NITTR, NPTEL, and UGC. So you can see NPTEL is one of them. So NPTEL does the technical maintenance of the SWAYAM portal, and NPTEL is the national coordinator for engineering, UG and PG courses. So SWAYAM is a national MOOC coordinator. So MOOCs are the massive open online courses. These courses is into existence from long time, but they became popular when the pandemic hit. When you started learning through online mode, when your colleges switched to the online mode, then you came to know that yes, studies can be done through these online mediums. So MOOCs is one of the important aspect of academics nowadays, because it gives you a leverage to study at your choice, the multidisciplinary courses that you can opt for. If something is not taught in your curriculum and you have an interest in doing those courses, you can definitely go to the MOOCs platform and study from the courses from that platform. So MOOCs is a very popular thing, and it's here to stay, because yes, we are now adapted to the online teaching mode. So we can see a rising number of students who are coming up after the pandemic too. So with this, I would like to introduce you to one more thing. Now we are going to make this session interactive. So we will have a survey question. It's a Mentimeter question in which my colleague will share her screen, and we shall ask you a question with a time limit, so that you just get up with your phones. Manasvi, are we ready with our first Mentimeter question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Please share your screen. It's a tiny survey to just make the session a little bit interactive. You go to menti.com, www.menti.com. You can enter the code 80216408, or you can use the QR code that's displayed on the screen, and the question will come up on your screen. All the viewers who have joined us and viewing this workshop, please participate in this survey question.
Shall I go to the next slide, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the question is, are you a student or a faculty? We just like to know what audience have joined us. So are you a student or a faculty? Please go to menti.com and use the code 80216408. The code is also displayed on the screen, and participate in this survey question. Yeah, we can see answers coming up. Okay, we can see 10 people have responded till now. Okay, please participate in the survey question. It's just a way to make the session a little bit interactive. So we would like to know our audience. Are you a student or faculty? Go to menti.com, use the code that's there on your screen, 80216408, and answer this question. Or you can put the timer, Vinci. Yeah, 30 seconds are left. Kindly hold for this answer quickly. Yeah, we can see a greater percentage of students have joined, and faculty members and others too. So hopefully, as the session proceeds, more people will join in. Yeah. Our voting lines are about to close. Okay. Okay. Yeah, the voting is closed for this question now. I can see larger percentage of audience is students, and we do have faculty members and others too that are joined for today's workshop. Okay, Manasvi.
Excellent.
Yeah. The next question is, NPTEL learners consist only of students. Is this correct or false? NPTEL learners consist only of students. Is it true or false? What do you believe? NPTEL learners comprises only of students? Is it true or false? So 29 people have responded till now, and majority of them have said false. Yeah, you can put the timer, Manasvi. Yeah, we have 28 seconds left. Kindly reply to this question. NPTEL learners consist only of students. Is this statement true or false? I can see answers coming up. So around 50 people have replied till now. So 36 of them are telling this is false, and 13 of them are telling it's true. Okay. So NPTEL learners consist of not just students, they are faculty members, they are people working in industries and who are not even working, they are homemakers or not doing anything. They are also our NPTEL learners. So you will get to know as we proceed. Okay, Manasvi, thanks. I'll get you back. Okay, you want to put one more question? Okay, this is another question. NPTEL stands for, I just gave you a full form of the NPTEL in the beginning of my slides. The three options were there right up on your screen. Is it National Program on Technology, Engineering, Learning? Is it National Program on Technology, Enhanced Learning? Or is it National Program for Teaching and Learning? So I request my audience to go to menti.com and use the code 80216408 and reply to this question. NPTEL stands for. There are three options on your screen. You need to select the correct one. So I can see majority of them are telling National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning. But we do have 9 people have said it's National Program on Technology, Engineering and Learning. 4 of them are with this option of National Program for Teaching and Learning. Yeah, our timer has started. Okay, our voting lines will close in 8 seconds. So till now, 52 people have replied to this question. Okay, this is the last Mentimeter question that we are having, and then we shall proceed. Okay, so 37 of people have said National Program on Technology Enhanced Learning, which is the correct answer. So getting back, let me share my screen. Okay. Is it visible, Manasvi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So getting ahead, now what I'm going to discuss with you in the upcoming slides are about the credit transfer, internships, soft skills training, domain scholar, lab workshops, FTP points for faculty members. These are the initiatives that were taken by the NPTEL, and it's for the benefit of the learners, NPTEL learners. So beginning with the credit transfer part. So NPTEL has courses. It has 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks courses in which we do give credit recommendations. So with the notifications coming up from UGC and AICTE that you need to get a particular amount of credits from the MOOCs platform. So NPTEL has credits being allocated at the backside of a certificate. These are the credit recommendations that we offer. So for the 12 weeks course, we give a recommendation of 3 credits. For 8 weeks course, we give a recommendation of 2 credits. And for 4 weeks course, we give credit recommendation of 1 credit. So now if you see on your screen, the typical learner engagement that goes in calculating those credits are displayed. We have our content divided into week-wise, and each week some number of lectures are released. So to watch the video content, it typically takes from 3 to 4 hours per week. The learner's engagement is 3 to 4 hours per week. Then in each week, we have one assignment. Our assignments are time-bound. They can be objective, they can be subjective, they can be programming-based. I will be discussing with you as we proceed ahead. So the learner's engagement is around 2 hours a week. Then there are notes and text transcripts and the references that are given with that those videos. So 1 hour a week is spent by a learner in that. Then we have an important component that's called discussion forum, which we encourage students to use because it's for you. The learner's engagement in that again is 1 hour a week. If they just scroll through the questions also and ask questions, they typically spend around 1 hour a week. So now, as per UGC norms, so 14 hours of learning is equivalent to 1 credit. If you take a 4 weeks course, we have 10 hours of content, 4 assignments takes 1 hour. So total 14 hours are calculated for that. So the recommendation is 1 credit for a 4 weeks course. And similarly, like I told, 8 weeks is equivalent to 2 credits and 12 weeks course is equivalent to 3 credits, the recommendations that we provide. Now, if a college wants to count the discussion forum or extra material or some doubt session or video assignments to give some extra credits, they can do that. So discuss with your college authorities and your university academic councils what guidelines have they followed for getting credit transfer to the mark sheets of the students. So you need to contact them and see as per the guidelines that they have passed in that academic senate meetings. So this is the process that we follow for the credit transfer. Now, for this process, the more recommendation that we give is university can pass the regulation related to credit transfer. They need to set up, they need to have academic council and the senate members approval for doing that. So they can opt for core courses, they can opt for elective courses, or they can opt for the pass and fail courses. They can formulate a list of the courses for every degree year or a general transfer policy. So the autonomous or the deemed universities can make their own policies and implement the credit transfer as per their liking, that what courses they want to opt for through these domains. So the alternate mechanism should be there for the students who do not pass the NPTEL courses, because NPTEL do not take supplementary examinations. So you need to have that alternate mechanism right up in the place while forming the guidelines or what to do for the students who have not passed in those exams. Try to keep it flexible. Don't push it for all the students who are not capable of doing that. There might be a shortage of resources or of any cause. So keep it for the students of 2nd and 3rd year preferably, because the 1st year students are extremely new to the college environment, and the 4th year, if I typically talk about the engineering, they are the graduating students. So in case somebody fails, so the degree might be at halt, because if you do not have a passing mechanism or an alternative mechanism, then they need to wait for the NPTEL semester to come up next time and the courses to be coming up for that semester. So NPTEL domains can be looked up for the minors and specializations in the areas. So NPTEL offers around 51 domains in 12 disciplines. So you can opt for those domains and introduce them in the curriculum as minors. Like a mechanic in the mechanical engineering degree, there can be a minors of computer science domain, any one of the computer science domain. It's a discipline, broad discipline that I'm talking about, but you can choose a specific specialization criteria and you can introduce that if I talk about an AICTE model. So likewise, you can formulate your credit transfer policy. So because these are the recommendations that we have, and when we take a survey, so maximum colleges have opted for this credit transfer, and in case you need any help or you need any clarification, you can contact us and we'll be happy to answer your questions. So moving ahead with next slide. So credit transfer is not just done apart from IITs. Even IITs, we have credit transfer done in IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur, IIT Roorkee, IIT Palakkad, IIT Tirupati, IIT Bombay. We approve the NPTEL courses for the students to transfer their credits. So IIT Kharagpur is having a mechanism that they implement it for the working professionals who are doing PhD programs with them. So we not just preach it, we also follow this in our own institutions. Now, the next benefit and the next initiative taken by the NPTEL is providing internships to the toppers with the IIT faculty members. For a particular course, if you have been a topper in that course, so you can be given the opportunity to do internships with the faculty member who has given that course, provided they have slot with them. So you can spend time at the institution with the faculty members, with his or her research group, and you can work on the project given. So it's a type of a holistic experience that is given to the toppers of the NPTEL courses. So in 2018, 40 of them have got this opportunity. In 2019, 55 candidates were selected. And in 2021, both semesters, these are online right now. So 55 have done that, and in the winter it's still ongoing because the results are coming out and the toppers are being selected. So this is the second initiative taken by the NPTEL. Then the soft skill trainings. So we were having a discussion yesterday with Dr. Usha that what role these soft skill plays in students' life. They are not aware when this is given to them from the college side. So just a recommendation, a suggestion from our side is, if your college is providing soft skill training, so please take it seriously, because all your knowledge is there to build your skill set. But the moment you enter into the interview room, or you enter into a group discussion, your interpersonal skills, your communication skills, your soft skills, your cognitive abilities are going to take you ahead. So we used to get questions from, we used to get this from a lot of our NPTEL learners, that the companies do not come to our institutions. And I'm talking about the places coming from the tier 2 and tier 3 cities who do not have access to good placement opportunities. So we saw that NPTEL learners are quite sound academically and technically, but they are a little bit weak in that area. So to polish those skills, we introduced this soft skill training along with our NPTEL industry associates. So in this, we used to have their employability assessment test, and then we call them for the group interview. Right now it's going on in the online mode. Then we have mock interview. It's a one-on-one session in which our NPTEL industry associates, and our industry associates comes from the PSUs as well as the private sector. So they do one-on-one mock interview and give them a feedback where the topic is, where they read some improvement. There were certain candidates who were not able to understand questions, or whether they are not able to think as much as required, or if somebody is thinking a lot and not replying. So all these aspects required to be polished, because they have not undergone such type of training. So this type of training is for NPTEL certified candidates. Preference is given to the NPTEL stars and the toppers and the local chapter students coming from the tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So getting ahead with the next part of training, it's a 7-day and 14 days training allocated for tier 2, tier 3 cities, active local chapter learners. So it's a 20 hours training program in which 2 hours per day is allocated for the 2 weeks. This happens. So 20 NPTEL stars or NPTEL learners are selected. So a pre-training online mock test and the post-training online mock interview happens to see what type of progress the candidate has made. So similarly, employment assessment test is also taken, and the online sessions on communication skills, writing skills, resume building, interpersonal skills, and importance of social networking in the context of job search, how you can make yourself highlighted in that job search, like in the LinkedIn or something. So this type of social networking is required to make yourself visible in the eyes of your future employers. So all these are taught in this soft skill training sessions, and there is a takeaway assignment every day that is to be submitted. So it might be requiring you to write an essay or write your own resume or something like that, which is given. And this requires a minimum attendance percentage of 80% to get the eligibility participation certificate. So it's currently going on, and you will be able to see, yes, we got our NPTEL learners placed in the companies who did not get the opportunities in their areas. So there's a screenshot of the learners who are taking this soft skill training program. The thing that I was talking about, the performance of these NPTEL toppers in the placement after they go through this soft skill training. So for the soft skill training, you can see on your screen that the companies TCS, Capgemini, Bright Begins, LG Electronics. I have mentioned few of them, but there are a lot of companies who are an NPTEL industry associates who provide these soft skill training to our students. So you can see in part A, the NPTEL has provided the recruitment opportunities to candidates from various industries. So Infosys has selected 57 NPTEL learners with the in the profile of systems engineer specialist. Capgemini has selected 54 candidates. Tejas has also selected 2, and Avali has selected 4. So these numbers are not like the mass recruitments that happens in colleges, but these are candidates. These are the NPTEL learners who are coming from nook and cranny of India, who did not have the access to what the person coming from a tier 1 city has. So we are so proud of them, and we wish them luck, and we hope that you can also take a benefit of the NPTEL learning. Coming ahead, the special recognition given to our toppers, we have recognizing our toppers with some other names as well. So NPTEL domain scholars are given this tag of NPTEL domain scholars if they achieve the domains. NPTEL superstars are those learners who have appeared in 4, 5, or 6 exams and have topped in at least 3 of them. Similarly, in those lines, NPTEL evangelists, NPTEL motivated learners, NPTEL enthusiasts, NPTEL discipline stars, NPTEL believers are there. You go to nptel.ac.in, the first tab in the header that you see is NPTEL stars. You kindly explore that tab, you'll be able to see people coming from different domains have achieved these special recognitions. So we are very proud of our learners, and this is a small way to recognize them in the different formats. So like I was telling, the star learners, so in this, domain scholars are right now getting calculated because the results are still getting coming out. So we have in 2019 we had 8 domain scholars, and in 2020 this number rose to 50 because a lot of the candidates have obtained the NPTEL domain. 75 were there in 2021 Jan-April semester, and July-December is still in calculation. So similarly for the others too, but right, you can see on your screen, this part encourages you that not many people have obtained these recognitions based upon the consistency and what extra they do for their own learnings. So NPTEL domain is one of the important parts that I'll be touching in the upcoming slides. So NPTEL domain certification, like I was telling about, there was an instant, there's a student called Pamir Roy, who is a mechanical engineering student, but was very much interested in doing computer science courses, basically artificial intelligence courses, and he wants to get a command on the programming. So what he did was he did all the courses that drew his interest into that and streamlined the interest and got him into the field that what he wanted to. Coming from not so popular college from Arunachal Pradesh, and the college was not having that type of opportunity for him to what he was thinking. He wanted to get into a mechatronics field. So what he did was he obtained a domain in AI from the NPTEL, and he was our first domain scholar, and right now he's placed in a very good company but still completing his degree. So and from there is a rise in NPTEL domain scholars with us, and most of them are faculty members because as well as students too, but more faculty. Why? Because the moment when you learned during your degrees, that was a different time. But right now the time is you need to evolve, you need to upskill and reskill yourself, and to stay relevant you need to upgrade your knowledge. And if new things are introduced, so you can do through the NPTEL or through the MOOCs while doing your jobs. So we offer the domain certification, like I said, in 12 disciplines in 51 domains are offered. So why domain certification? Because it provides you specialization. So the specialization is like you are interested in doing something in a particular, you are doing a particular degree, but you are focused on a particular area that you want to specialize. So what we did, what our academic council did is they streamlined, they made the complete list of the courses, starting from the scratch, reaching to the high level, that if you do these courses in the line, you will be able to specialize in that area. So why? Because it prepares you for the technical competition, it prepares you to get into the companies that you want to get or obtain a knowledge and build a better career perspective. What is it? It's a specialization, certification in that specific area. And how it is obtained is you need to complete a set of core and elective courses and score a minimum in each course of greater than equal to 60 it's an average required to stay in all the courses of core and elective areas and complete it within a span of 3 years. And you will be able to get NPTEL domain certification. So we have, like I said, we have it in 12 disciplines. In aerospace, we offer it in flight mechanics. It's one of the domain that is offered. In biotechnology and biosciences, we have it in bioprocesses, bioengineering, biosciences, computational biology. Similarly, for the chemical, we have it in minor 1, computational chemical engineering, energy and environment, minor 2 and minor 3. Similarly, for the civil engineering, we have it in 5 domains: environment, construction material, technology, structural analysis, structural design. For the faculty discipline, we do have it in advanced and fundamental level. Like for the faculty member who are entering this career of teaching faculty, they can opt for faculty domain fundamental, and the experienced one can opt for the advanced. You go to the nptel.ac.in/noc/domain. You can explore these domains, and you will get a detailed knowledge of what are the criteria that is to fulfill. For humanities and social sciences, we have it in English studies and psychology. For the management, we have it in marketing, operations, minors, patent and intellectual property rights, managerial economics, and finance. And so in the economics too. So for the mathematics, we have it in 2, foundation of mathematics and the algebra. For computer science, we have it in 5 domains. We have artificial intelligence, we have data science, we have programming, we have foundation of computing and systems. So like Archana ma'am was telling, she sees the IT students from the RJ College of Arts, Science and Commerce, who's our host institution for today. These are the domains that students take. And for getting into these domains, you should be specifically from that discipline. Like from the electrical engineering student can also opt for the domains that are coming under computer science discipline. So if you are a student of electronics communication and you want to do data science, you can definitely do it, because MOOCs provide you that opportunity to learn interdisciplinary. And this time, there's a time that there was a time earlier where with the one skill set, you could complete your job career of getting till the retirement. But now, after every 5 years, you need to upgrade yourself and you need to get a good new skill set to stay relevant. So this is the opportunity that can be explored. So for mechanical engineering too, we have many domains offered, and similarly for the metallurgy and material sciences, we have 2 domains. This is a sample certificate, how it looks like. It has the domain certification. It has your name, your photograph, the discipline which you have obtained the domain, along with the signature of chairman of CCE and NPTEL coordinator. It has the mark sheets with the QR code. So our NPTEL certificates are e-verifiable. It has a QR code that can be scanned, and you will be redirected to the result of the candidate. So these are verifiable. So right here, you can see the domain scholars. This is the calculation of previous year. Currently, the results are still coming out. So like 3 people have done the flight mechanics domain, in which 2 of them were students and 1 was other, who did not disclose, who was not either employed or student or faculty member. Similarly for the others, so if I go to the tally, you can see 43 faculty members out of 60 have done the domain certification, and 11 students and 8 employed and 15 others have done the domain certification the last year. So right, you can see it's 91 are just to complete 1 and 389. So around 500 people we get in a semester who are just 1 or 2 courses away from obtaining NPTEL domain scholars certification. Then there is in-person lab certification course. So this is also for the toppers who want to do the lab certifications in the basic sciences, like it's in the IIII TDMs and ICERs. So 1 week in-person lab workshops happen, and if possible, it's a residential. So theory and practicals are taught, and a list of experiments are there that has to be performed along with the faculty members. And on the completion of that, a 1 lab examination takes place. So you can see in Chennai, in Pune, in Kolkata, these workshops have taken place in person. These are the lab certification courses workshops. Then the NPTEL courses provided as FDP by the AICTE. Now, for the faculty members who are getting into the NPTEL, who are doing NPTEL courses, we have an MOU with AICTE in which UG elective and advanced courses are approved as FTP courses. So the list is available on the website right now. We are up with the 600 courses. So more than you can say 350 or 400 courses are FTP courses. For that, what you need to do is you need to enroll for the course. You need to register. You just need to perform similar on the similar line as what all learners do. You register for the course, you pass that course, and if you're interested, you fill up a separate links comes with a rupees 100 to be filled up for that link. You will get an e-certificate, that is AICTE NPTEL FTP certificate. So while doing the semester that's currently going on in your college, you will be able to obtain a faculty development program certificate without taking any leaves and during that semester itself. So it's a kind of win-win situation for the faculty member too. So faculty development program certificate looks like this. It has a logo of AICTE and NPTEL and your photograph, name, course with the consolidated score that you have obtained. It has signature of NPTEL coordinator and AICTE advisor and your roll number, and this is also verifiable. For the criteria that AICTE has given us, the 4 weeks course, they calculate it as half FTP of 1 week. For 8 weeks course, they calculate it as full FTP of 1 week, and 12 weeks course, they take it as 1.5 FTP in the calculation. So this is that criteria. One thing more, about the mentors, I'll be discussing when we reach the local chapter side. Now, the next initiative that is for everybody is GATE portal getting launched. So GATE coaching portal is launched by the NPTEL. You go to nptel.ac.in, you will be able to see that the GATE preparation part over there. So mapping of GATE questions to the NPTEL videos, also the solution videos to GATE problems are completely mapped. So phase 2 is putting up more relevant videos for GATE preparation, and more practice tests will be shortly getting introduced. So you go to the website. GATE examination is not just required for getting seat into the post-graduation degree, but it's also required for getting PSU jobs, because PSU makes GATE as a mandatory for the students to get the GATE rank. So NPTEL has done the mapping. You go to the website and you will be able to see the question-wise mapping as well as solution-wise video getting mapped. This is another initiative. Then our NPTEL learning is not just restricted in India. We have our learners from outside India too. So more than 200 plus candidates were there who were giving examination previous semester from outside. So we did a pilot run with them. We did a remote online proctoring examination. So we established our center in UAE for the very first time, and we conducted exams in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and Sharjah. Similarly, in the Sri Lanka, we have it in Colombo and Jaffna. We fixed them as our exam partners in those cities. So the secure using the secure browser and monitored through video call. So IBA happened. So it's an internet-based assessment in which 229 candidates appeared. Somebody's mic is unmuted. Okay, can you please, somebody has joined whose mic is not on mute. Can you please mute it? Yeah, thank you. In UAE, we have it in 49 places. In Ghana also, we have it in 92 places. So our learners from outside India are also able to give examinations of the NPTEL too. Next is a translation initiative. Like Usha ma'am was mentioning, they have candidates coming from vernacular language basis. So for this, NPTEL took up this initiative of translating the content into 8 regional languages. So it comprises of Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil, and Telugu. So for them, around more than 7,000 plus hours of content has already been translated, and the numbers have risen because this slide is a bit old. And you can go to the website and you can see if the material is present in your vernacular language. You can download the book. I'll show you. Yeah, so in showing you these details, for if I typically tell you about the languages that have been done, you can see in so many in Hindi translation has happened maximum 126 courses have already been translated. In Marathi too, 36 of them have been translated, and similarly for the other vernacular languages too. So giving you an example, the books have been created from English transcripts and in the other languages too. I have put up this snip of Hindi only. So you go to the nptel.ac.in/translation. Over there, you can see the sample books are there. Now the books comprises of the transcription. Earlier, you needed to, required to download PDF one by one, lecture wise lecture, but this comprises of the accumulation of the complete lectures that are being translated. For example, if I talk about the joy of computing using Python, the complete Hindi book comprises of all the lectures at one place, in a single download format. And similarly for the power electronics, cost accounting, and working capital management. If you want to learn something in Marathi, you can go to that page and see the sample books are present in Marathi language too. You can see the course. If the course that you are interested in is having that translated book, you can download it and you can start reading that material. Then the initiative of special lecture series. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, we started with this special lecture series. It not just focused on engineering or a particular domain. It had a wide range, coming from a general topic like career in civil services, or some scripts, or joy of teaching, or film sensing, or career in journalism. So it catered to a wider audience. So more than 250 plus now sessions are there on the YouTube channel. So you can just see. And like this is a setup that I have inserted. You can view. It's free of cost, available in the public domain, and you can see the eminent speakers from various domains, whether it's a VP of Google or Capgemini talking to us, or it's an IPS officer, IAS officer, or Directorate of Income Tax, and sharing his or her experiences with us. So this is one of the initiative taken by the NPTEL during the pandemic. Now, I was talking about the age distribution of our NPTEL learners. So just telling you about the last year, we had candidates starting from the age group of 10 to 15 years till 86 to 90 years of age range. So this makes us overwhelmed, and this makes us motivate us to do better every semester, because when we see 87 years old lady coming up and sitting for the examination, that lady does not require to go for any job, or no credit transfer is happening for her, but she wants to learn. She used to tell every semester, when the semester concludes, I look up for the next semester coming up. So these things motivate us. So you can see we do have a larger audience coming. We have larger candidates reaching our exam cities, our exam centers, ranging from 21 to 25 years. That's a popular age range in which the candidates give our examination, but we do have it like a candidate of 13 years old coming and giving the Python examination because he's very much interested in programming. So this is the age distribution, and this is the impact of the indigenous project of NPTEL. The number of courses, these are the stats, how many candidates have registered and how many were present. So this number is a bit quite high. So likewise, you can see more than 5,61,000 candidates have definitely done one course from the NPTEL, and similarly we have a candidate who have done more than 30 courses too. So the highest number of course takers, PKP Aditya Vignesh, he's working in DRDO Bhubaneswar, he's a scientist over there. So he has done 47 courses with us. So he has been with us since the NPTEL started the online courses certification. So we have in this list, you can see employed people, you can see faculty members attaining these many number of courses. There are students too who are very much interested, and we do have it in various the people from various other industry sectors too. So this makes us proud, and we are proud of our NPTEL learners too. Okay, with this I would like to ask my colleague Manasvi, can you share the Mentimeter question again?
Sure, ma'am. Please.
Yeah. So one more question will be shared on your screen. Just take out your phone, enter menti.com and answer the question.
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's visible, Nancy.
So shall I go to the question?
Yeah, sure. If you go to menti.com, the same code that you used in the morning, it's 80216408. The question is, mention the benefit for candidates who complete NPTEL certification. So this is what we have just discussed in my previous slides. You need to write the answer. What are the benefits of NPTEL certification for the candidates? Yeah, I can see now answers coming up. You need to type the answers. What are the benefits for the candidates who complete NPTEL certification? Yeah, skill learning, rightly said, confidence build-up, appreciation, enhancement of knowledge, right? Internship opportunities, yes. So we have a countdown up. So kindly reply to this question. You need to type the answer. Mention the benefits for candidates who complete NPTEL certification. Specialization, get good package. Okay, correct. Skill learning, learn many things, right? Competitive edge. Yeah, definitely. When you sit for any recruitment, what extra you have done from the others who are also going for that job does play a huge role. Building up a skill set, definitely. Okay, I can see many answers coming up, right? You can learn any age, absolutely. Yeah, the voting line is closed now, so almost all of them have answered correctly. Yes, it's an enhancement of knowledge. It gives you lot many opportunities and all the initiatives that we have discussed in my previous slides. So next question. Okay, can we go for the next question? Yeah. So does your college or university extend credit transfer to the students for NPTEL courses? This is our next question. Just want to know whether your college or university extend the credit transfer to the students. Yeah, I can see 7 of them are saying yes. Okay. It's kind of a survey question that we want to know. Does your college or university extend credit transfer to the students for NPTEL courses? The timer is up. You can see 55 seconds are left. The students who are replying in the chat window, kindly use the Mentimeter. Go to menti.com, enter the code 80216408 and answer over there. Yeah, I can see answers in chat window itself. Okay, so greater than 50% have said yes till now. Does your college or university extend credit transfer to students for the NPTEL courses? Our voting lines will close in 3 seconds. Okay, yeah, so more than 50% have said yes The college extends the credit transfer for the NPTEL students. Okay. Thanks for this, Manasvi. I'll get you back for the other Mentimeter question. So we shall resume with our slides. So this was what I was discussing about the highest number of NPTEL course takers. Now getting you ahead with today's presentation. What are the steps that are involved to get NPTEL certification? Number one is you can join any number of courses. It's free of cost. For this, what you need to keep in mind is kindly enroll using a single email ID. Then you go through the videos, submit the assignments on time. Like I told you, our assignments are time bound. Once the time deadline is reached, a server will not accept any more answers. Then register for the examination. You select the courses that you want to give examinations for. So per course, the fees is ₹1,000, and there are certain fee waivers applicable for certain categories of students. Then our NPTEL has proctored examination. You need to go to the center and give the examination. So for that, you can download your hall ticket, go to the exam center, take an in-person proctored examination. This is the credibility, and this makes us different from the other global MOOCs providers, that we take an in-person proctored examination, which is extremely invigilated and monitored by people coming from the IITs. And based on the NPTEL passing criteria, you will obtain an NPTEL e-certificate. So the types of courses that are offered are 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks courses. We offer it in huge domains of engineering, management, humanities, and others. Every semester, we have 3 dates of examinations, and in one day, 2 shifts of exams happen. So typically in a single semester, you will be able to give 6 NPTEL courses examination, and in a complete year, 12 examinations can be given. So for this Jan-April 2022 semester, we have our exam dates on 27 March and 23 and 24 of April. So the 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks courses are divided into 2 sets and are released as per the time, and they have a different exam dates, so that the clash does not happen. So in the morning shift, the time is from 9 to 12, and in the evening shift, the time is from 2 to 5. So to make you aware, one suggestion is register from a single email ID. The reason for this is if you are opting for 2 examinations in a single day, and you register using different email IDs, you will be considered as 2 candidates. So there are high probability of chances that you might get different exam centers or same exam or different exams at the same time. So if you register from a single email ID, the probability of getting in the same center in the morning evening shift is much higher, more than 99% higher. So these are the steps that are involved in getting NPTEL certifications. Now for the scorings and the credit transfer, like I told you, we have assignments. So our assignments are for the 4 weeks course, we have 4 assignments because every week 1 assignment comes up. So we used to get questions like, there were a lot of, when we began, we used to get it from our learners that they missed 1 assignment or they were not able to do it. So we started considering this thing as we take best 3 out of 4 assignments. Similarly, for 8 weeks course, we consider best 6 out of 8 assignments. And for 12 weeks course, we consider best 8 out of 12 assignments. These are the assignments calculation that is there. The best is taken. Now, for getting a passing certificate, you need to score at least 40% in both individually. Both in assignments, you need to obtain an average score of more than 10 out of 25. So 40% passing criteria is there for assignments, as well as 40% marks is to be obtained at least in the final examination. Now, if you pass in both of them individually, for the final score, 25% is considered from the marks that you have obtained in the online assessment, plus 75% is considered from the proctored examination. So that makes your total to be greater than or equal to 40. On the basis of this, if you still score less than 40%, you won't be getting any certificate. If you successfully complete, if you get from anywhere between 40% to 59%, you will get a successful completion certificate. If you get marks more than or equal to 60%, you will get elite certificate. Elite is written on the certificate that you will be getting. And if your score is between 75% to 89%, you will get elite plus silver certificate. So silver medal is embossed on the certificate that you will get. If your score is greater than or equal to 90%, you will get elite plus gold certificate. So this is the certification. And similarly about the credits, right? Like I told you, for 12 weeks, our recommendations is of 3 credit, for 8 weeks, 2 credits, and for 4 weeks, 1 credits. So I would like to also browse you and share my screen. Just wait a second. Manasi, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You go to swayam.gov.in. I'll just browse you live to the courses that are up for enrollment. You go to swayam.gov.in. Then you scroll down. You click on NPTEL. Once you click on NPTEL, the page opens and gives you a description about the NPTEL. You open View Course Catalog. Once you open View Course Catalog, all the courses which are up for enrollment are in alphabetical order, are right up on your screen. From here, you can scroll what course is of your interest, and it has filters. Like the first filter that I have used is from the national coordinator, I have selected NPTEL. Then the course durations. We offer 4, 8, and 12 weeks. So the filter of, you can filter it out as per this. Our exam dates were 27th March and 23 and 24 April. So you can select on the basis of exams. And if you're interested in doing the courses, which exam dates falls on 27 March, you can select accordingly. And basis on credits, like, yes, you want credit transfer, so those courses will appear. Similarly for the category, like if I opt for humanities and arts courses, so that will display on your screen. I can choose any of the course. I'll just show you, like I have selected this enhancing soft skills and personality. I'll open this course in the another tab. You can see the introduction video is there. The learners who have enrolled till now, 5,911 candidates have enrolled till now. There's a join button. I'll come to this a little later. Then there is a summary. It's an upcoming course. It's an elective course. It's an 8 weeks course. Its start date is 21st of February. The ending date is 15th April. So it's having the examination on 24th of April. So it comes under the category of humanities and social sciences. Since it's an 8 weeks course, so it gives you 2 credit points. Then this is an AICTE approved FTP course. Like I mentioned, the initiative taken by the NPTEL is to provide you FTP certificate. So if faculty member enroll for this course, kindly fill this thing, consider this thing in mind is, while filling up your employment, fill yourself as a faculty. Manasvi, can you mute your mic?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. So kindly just fill up your profession as faculty so that you'll be able to select FTP certificate after the completion of the course. Then the intended audience, prerequisite required, industry support, and the complete course layout, week-wise layout is mentioned in the course introduction page itself. So you'll be able to see what topics will be covered in which week. Along with the references and the bio and the course certificate, like I just discussed, the average score requirement to get a certificate, NPTEL certificate. So this is about the course introduction page. Now, if I click on join, you can, also stuck. You can join. Yeah. Since I already joined this, so you can see I can edit my profile. So one thing that I wanted to make you clear is there are 4 options. If you are faculty, student, employed, or others, faculty members definitely fill themselves as faculty. And the benefit of this is, number one, they will be able to get a faculty development certificate if they are choosing for those courses who provide FTP certificate. And then the other is mentorship that I'll be discussing in the LC slides. So fill up these details carefully, and you can, after clicking, you can join the course. And once you join, you will get a welcome note And this is the method how we join in a NPTEL course. So you will get a welcome note into your email ID as well. And here is the announcement form, like I was telling. Now, if I come back to the course, you can see how NPTEL online courses work. There are a lot of videos about this, and about the assignments, about the certification criteria. These are the introductory videos that are shared with the candidates, so you can view them. And I'm just coming back to my slides. So this is a method for joining an NPTEL course. So you can select the course as per your interest. So around 590 plus courses are there offered in this semester. So about the certificate model. So this is how the NPTEL certificate looks like. This is for the person who has obtained a domain, who has obtained the gold medal, like getting a score of greater than equal to 90%. So elite is written on the top. It has the learner's photograph. It has a topper. If that person is a topper, it has that stamp as well. It's a topper of 10%. Then it has a gold medal embossed. It has student's name, the course name that has been taken along with the consolidated marks. And it has both the online assessment marks as well as proctored examination marks obtained. Then it also consists of the line as total number of candidates who have appeared for this, who have certified in this course. So the number of the certified candidates are also mentioned on the certificate itself. It has signature of both chairman of CCE as well as the course duration and NPTEL coordinator signature. If that course is offered by, for example, IIT Kanpur, it has IIT Kanpur's institute logo along with the name. And if it is done in partnership with some industry, so that industry partnership is also mentioned. Now, if I go to the back side of a certificate, it has the roll number. It has the score list. It has a QR code. Since July 2017, we started giving a QR code along in the certificate itself. So you can verify it by scanning the QR code. This is an example of an 8 weeks course. So it has 2 credit recommendation and 1 line. An additional 1 credit may be awarded if the university deems it fit based upon the actual student effort involved. So you need to follow your university guidelines, and if they do that, that can be done in your mark sheets as well. Now, this is how I showed you how you go to the swayam.gov.in. This is a course introduction page that I showed you live. It comprises of all the summary, the details of exam, the dates that are to be taken care of, the starting date, the ending date, the exam date, and when the enrollments will end. So like I was telling you, I'll just show you one thing. Like this course is going to start on 14th of September. The enrollment will end by 21st September. It's an example of a previous year, the setup that I have inserted. So still 7 days are there. So if there are candidates who approach to us with this problem, like they enrolled for a course using one email ID, they gave first assignment because enrollment started. Then enrollments are still up for 1 week more. So the second assignments will get released. They re-enroll for that course using some other email ID, and they did second assignment using the second one. Now the merging won't happen. So keep this thing in mind, is use a separate email ID for all your academics things and don't confuse it with the other things. So make it uniform. So we cannot help you in that if you do it from the others. And similarly, they register for using the one in which they have just done a single assignment. So all the other assignments are gone. So we cannot retrieve it for you from the other email address. So keep this thing in mind. Just pay attention to the little details. So the course layout and everything that I just discussed, this is an advanced aircraft course maintenance example. So since the name is advanced aircraft maintenance, it has a prerequisite that the aircraft maintenance has to be taken care of. That prerequisite is required. And similarly, the week-wise segregation is there. Then the course page that is there. This is a test example that I'm showing you. For the week 1, the unit 1 is released. Every Monday, we release our lectures along with the assignment. So all lectures are released in one go. You need to view it as per your convenience. And our assignments are having a span of 10 days. So if assignments are released on Monday, next Wednesday is the deadline to submit that assignment at night. 11:59 p.m. is the deadline for that assignment. So this is how the material is released. You click on the video, you view the video, you can even download it if it's available. There must be some text transcripts are also mentioned if they are present below the video. You'll be able to read it as per your convenience. You can even download it if the bandwidth does not allow you to browse you throughout that complete video. You can download it and view it as per your convenience. So this is how segregation is there. Then the assignments that I was talking about, our assignments are time bound. It has a time limit, and these can be MSQ and MCQ based. The example is there on your screen. The boxes are the MSQs, multiple select answers, and the radio buttons are MCQs. You need to select a single answer. So allotment of marks are accordingly, and these are auto-graded. You will get immediately your marks will be displayed as soon as the deadline crosses. So you will be able to see it in the progress tab as well as go to the assignment, and you will be able to see the correct answers and marks that you have obtained. Then the programming assignments are portal supports the programming assignments. So C++, C, Python, Java, Verilog, all the courses that requires programming assignments to be given to the candidates. Our portal has this facility. You can compile your program, you can run that program, and as per the deadline, whether your program is correct or not, that will be the marks will be there. Then for some of the management and humanities courses, we do have a subjective and essay type questions too. So the document uploading format as well as essay writing format is there for the candidates. So these type of assignments are also supported by our portal. Then the very important tab in the header is Ask a Question tab. So it's a discussion forum tab. Students don't use it with the hesitation that some person might be sitting on the other end, might be judging what type of question has been asked or whether the English line is correct or not. See, nobody is over there is there to judge your grammar. So you need to ask the questions whenever doubt comes in your mind. Number one, it clarifies your mindset, and also view the questions what other people might have asked. So it might be of your help if you visit this discussion forum and spend a little time over there. In every course, we do have live sessions with our course instructors, but this is a form of a question answer session that can be taken care of by the teaching assistant of those professors. So you will get the answers within 24 hours. So try to take a benefit of this discussion forum tab. About the live session, like I was telling, these live sessions happen every semester. So faculty members are available after the completion of the course or as per their convenience, even during the course. So you can ask your doubts directly to the faculty members. So this is how the NPTEL online courses started since March 2014. This is a proctored examination setup that is there. See, enrollment for any number of courses is extremely free of cost. You can learn for free. You can you can view the lectures, you can give assignments, but if you want a certificate, there is a registration process. So you need to register for that course and then sit for the examination. So e-verifiable certificate from IITs and ISC is given. So SWAYAM courses till now, more than 3,400 courses have been completed, in which around 1.5 crore enrollments have happened. And the registration count, exam registration count is more than 15 lakh. So this is the impact that NPTEL had in India as well as in abroad too. So e-verifiable certificates are allotted after giving the proctored examination. So we have a feedback in NPTEL stars. You can see in NPTEL HRD YouTube handle as well as in the FB handle, Instagram handle. You're also upgrading and staying connected with the Gen Z. So our updates are also there in the social media too. So now telling you about a little summary of the NPTEL online certification. Not going much into the stats, I'll just want you to see that we have courses offered by various departments from various domains. So not just in engineering, we have it in humanities and social sciences, we have it in law, management, basic sciences, and many other branches. Similarly, we have 8 parent institutions, 7 IITs and IISc Bangalore taking care of these. But along with them, we have other IITs, triple IITs working with us, and IISers also working with us. And we do have it in collaboration with foreign universities too. We have courses in collaboration with KTH Royal Institute, TU Berlin. We have it with the Texas and the other academic institutions in abroad too. So these are the courses offered in collaboration with the other institutions as well. The type of courses, right up you can see there are renew, rerun, and repurpose courses. So this semester 85 courses, the previous semester 85 courses were new and 504 were rerun. So rerun courses, let me clear you one thing, every time new assignments are offered and new papers are formulated. So one of the benefit of rerun courses, you can view the lectures since enrollments are up, but the course is not yet started. You can go to the archive link and see what professor has taught, and if some live session questions are still there, you can view and see the difficulty level, the mathematical difficulty level of that course too. So this was about the type of courses offered, and 4 weeks, 8 weeks, and 12 weeks, you can see because of the credit transfer, 12 weeks and 8 weeks are much more popular. But if you are new to the online learning platform, 4 weeks course might be of your help so that you can get into that mode of online learning and make it with the pace of your complete day routine. So this is the type of duration of courses. Then coming to the exam attendance percentage, during the pandemic, you can see there was a slight decline, but we still picked it up. In July, October 2019, the attendance was 88, and it was same in Jan, December. Because we had examination in December for both the semesters in 2020, because the pandemic didn't allow us to take the examinations in as per the described semester. So in Jan, April 2021, the attendance percentage was 80%, and in July, December semester, again 89%. People reached the exam centers. So the passing percentage has also been good as compared to the others. Now, there is a notion that these courses are by the NPTEL, these courses are by the IIT, so we don't know whether they'll be very tough or something like that. The quality is never diluted. Let me make you think one thing is clear. What is taught inside IIT is actually described in the NPTEL courses too, but you get a help, you get a sort of a help from discussion forums, from the assignments that are taken. If you are seriously doing a course, lecture wise lecture, seeing the videos every week, doing the assignments on your own, and then practicing, you will be able to score good, because we do have toppers like I showed you, or we do have the NPTEL place candidates who have been our toppers. So these students are not from IITs, these students are from the other colleges. So this provide you a rigorous practice. This requires you a consistency and self-motivation to do it. So the pass percentage in the last semester was 77. That's a stat of gender thing, that the male participation in the examination is 57 in previous semester, and females were 43. We hope this improves and at least we get 50-50 in the upcoming semesters. Similarly, for the faculty participation, because we have FTPs with this, so you can see the faculty participation has definitely increased with the coming up of the MOU with the ASCE. Now coming to the SWAYAM NPTEL local chapter domain. This is a part I would like to elaborate a little more before we conclude our session for today. Okay, so the college that has invited us, RJ College of Art and Science and Commerce, is our NPTEL local chapter. Local chapter, this concept came into existence in 2015. This project started in 2003. Like I told you, it's an 18 years old project. It has a vision to reach masses. So now, in order to reach masses, to provide them the quality content, this concept of reaching to the academic community through an interface came into existence. So NPTEL local chapter is nothing, it's an interface between NPTEL and colleges, the academic institutions, the universities. For this, we do not require a separate building. We never require any membership fees. We don't require any billboard. What is required from a college side is a letter from the head of institution nominating a person as a single point of contact with the contact details. So that will be our SPOC. And after the verification from the NPTEL side, the acknowledgement letter is sent back that yes, your college has been established as an NPTEL local chapter. Like I told, we began in March 2015. So till now, we are a family of more than 4,300 LCs, local chapters. One of the benefit of becoming a local chapter is there right up on the screen. You can ask for the NPTEL content in hard disk. So the copying is free of cost. You need to provide us the hard disk. There are colleges in the nook and cranny of India where the internet has not reached yet, but we do provide them the content in hard disk format, in the CD format, and this happens from IIT Kharagpur side as well as IIT Madras side to don't let the learners stop their learning. So NPTEL copying can be done for the local chapters. Now some more benefits. Number one, you can request for exam city if more than 200 candidates are there per session of exam. So our exams, like I told you, happen 3 days, every day, 2 sessions. So 6 sessions are there. So if 200 candidates are there in a particular city, so you can ask for exam city. And this is done by our TCS ION because that's our exam partner. And we will look up what we can do and establish the exam city over there. So examination center might not be in your particular college. It would be in a TCS ION center. Then the faculty members can be mentors who can follow the progress of students of that course. So your faculty member of your local chapter can become a sort of a mentor for them. So it is a form of a local help present for the candidates. We do have live interactive session with the course providers. We do have discussion forums, but you are a type of a help that is extremely near to your candidates, to your college students. So you can act as a mentor to them, and based on the performance of those mentees, your students, you will be able to get a mentorship certificate as well. So faculty members can get 3 certificates. Number 1, completion certificate. Number 2, the FTP certificate. Number 3, if they act as a mentor and if their mentees perform well, satisfying a criteria, you will be able to get a mentor certificate. Then the fee waiver, depending upon the availability of CSR funds for the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, local chapters, we give a fee waiver to economically weaker section students. Now, the most importantly, the direct sharing of learner data, college coordinator, the enrollment, registration, marks obtained, certificate copies, everything is available in a single click in your SPOC dashboard. So we get this feedback from many SPOCs that yes, that data has helped us during our inspections, during various accreditations. So this direct access of data is present with the SPOCs. It's a page that every local chapter has. It's present in the public domain. So you go to nptel.ac.in, you go to NPTEL local chapter, click on details on local chapter, and you can search for your college, if your college is the local chapter. So the name, your name, designation, since when you are partnering with us, your college ID, a type of institute, everything is mentioned, and complete detail is there. Like the college that has invited us for today's session has they became local chapter in pandemic. So in Jan-December 2020 semester, 37 candidates were there, in which they obtained 2 gold and elite and silver. This is the first time that they were doing this. So they have toppers, 4 have been toppers. So this is a form of a page every local chapter has. Now, like I was telling you, we have local chapters established pan-India. So not just big cities and big states. We have it in Jammu Kashmir till Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar Islands too. You do have it there. Over here, you can see Maharashtra is topping with 894 LCs being there, in which 4 are in top 100 and 93 are being active. So what is active LCs? I will be explaining in the coming slide. So this is the distribution. We are a family of more than now 4,400, I would like to say, LCs. And not just in India, we have 42 LCs established outside India too, because we have our learners who are doing NPTEL courses in abroad too. Then the participation of LCs in the final registration is more as compared to the candidates who are not coming from the local chapters. The reason for this is because you have SPOCs who are motivating you, who are spreading the word and making you aware about, yes, timelines are coming up. And it's a sort of mentoring the students. So LCs play a huge role and making this project run successfully, because this is why this is the mission and vision, to reach masses, and you help us reach the students and learners and the various domains. Now, the other interactions, we recognize the SPOCs, and in the form we felicitate them. We have some ranking criteria, and it's totally based upon the NPTEL examination performance by the learners of your college. We rate the college every semester, and based upon that, we do a felicitation ceremony. We give mentor certificate because your faculty member can act as a mentor. We have soft skill training for the learners of your institute if you are an active LCs, like I discussed in my slides before. We have participation from SPOCs as exam observers. We have translation efforts. Because of the SPOC, we were able to complete many of the courses, and because they have been our success pillars. Now, like I was telling you about the local chapter participation, we have top 10 states in Jan-December 2021 who have got these highest number of registration. Now, one thing that is mentioned is active LC criteria. So what is that? If a local chapter has 25 candidates being present, giving the examination, and at least 13 of them getting certified, your college will stay as an active local chapter. That's a very basic criteria. And for this semester, Jan-December 2021 year, the ratings are yet to be released, but the previous ratings are right up on your screen. You can see Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka, Telangana, Kerala, Bihar, West Bengal, and Delhi being in the league of top 10 states. And so making you aware a bit more about top 10 LCs. The rating criteria is there on the website, nptel.ac.in. You go, all the formulas that are used for the ratings are mentioned transparently. Based upon that criteria, if your college is, we take top 100 college, in which top 10 are given as AAA rating. So next 40 are rated as AA, next 50 are rated as single A colleges. So not just engineering, but we do have arts and science colleges also being a top AAA rated college. So PSC College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore has been in the list, and so the others too. So you can see this is a list of top 10 AAA rated colleges. And in this, we have engineering colleges, universities, arts and science colleges, and the other category colleges who are pharmacy, dental, and all. The type of recognition given to the NPTEL local chapters, this is a form of a certificate given. So this was the rating score calculation that I was telling about. Based upon this, the ratings happens. And this is a form of a certificate that is uploaded in your SPOC dashboard and also sent in case felicitation happens. And if your college is triple rated colleges, this is a format of a certificate that is given. So all the formats are there on the website. You go to nptel.ac.in. Under the resources tab, there is a name called, there's a drop down in which you can select documents. In documents, the sample of certificates are mentioned for you to look at. So recognition of NPTEL local chapters, we introduced a special category to motivate our LCs who are doing well. Not just coming in top 100, but there are certain LCs who just joined us new, are active, but not been able to compete with the other 100. So for them, we introduced this category of best new LCs. Then we have a category of best faculty participation. Then we have LCs based upon the improvement in the certificate count. Then we have a separate category of arts, science, and commerce colleges. The certificates are mentioned on your screen, what type of certificate is given to them. Then the recognition that we give to NPTEL local chapters. We have been rating our colleges from last 4 years. So 8 rating tables have been released. And if your college has been consistent coming in top 100 list and stayed consistent in at least 7 of the ratings, you will be rated as LC star. So this is a different recognition that we started last year. So if you have stayed consistent in 7 of them, you will be given LC star. This is a list that we special category list that we allocated in the previous year. You can see top new local chapters. 2 of them are inside top 100 and 2 of them are outside top 100. The one is the Arts and Science College from Maharashtra itself, and the other is the Loknayak Prakash Institute of Technology in Bihar. Then based upon the LCs, based on the faculty performance, that's why I asked the faculty members to enroll themselves as a faculty so that this score calculation can also be done. So inside, again, in inside top 100, we have 3 of them. In outside top 100, we have 3 more colleges. So the outside top 100 will definitely have active LC. So this is one of the criteria. Then the LC, top LC is based upon improvement in the rating point. There are cases that our colleges have jumped the ratings and have obtained new ratings in every semester. So this is the type of the special category given to them. So we have 3 in inside top 100 and we have 3 in outside top 100. Now top LC is based upon the improvement in a certificate count. So there are chances that new students have joined in and you have shown a significant improvement in the certificate count with lot many students opting for the NPTEL certification. So on these lines, we have 3 colleges in inside top 100 and 3 colleges in outside top 100. So again, there is a college from Maharashtra. It's a modern commerce. It's a modern college of arts, science and commerce in Maharashtra. Then a special category has been allocated for top arts and science and commerce colleges because we used to get them feedback that we're not able to compete. So we introduced a special category for them. In inside top 100, you can see colleges from Tamil Nadu, Assam, Maharashtra, who have been inside top 100 as well as in the outside top 100, 3 colleges are there. So this was about the special category, and these are the LC stars that, like I mentioned, that we give them who stays throughout at least 7 rating tables out of 8. Then SWAYAM portal SPOC login. We have 2 logins for our SPOC. One is through the SWAYAM and the other one is through the NPTEL. This is one of the initiative, like you get complete database of all your learners under a single SPOC dashboard. Everything is in downloadable format, whether you talk about the hall tickets or you talk about the certificates, the enrollments you can progress. The progress tab is there to see the progress. You can make your faculty members as mentors. The SPOC has that authority in the SPOC dashboard that they can make the faculty members act as a mentor. For that, faculty member needs to enroll themselves as a faculty. And then being an SPOC, you can select from your SPOC dashboard that how to make that faculty member as a mentor by checking the checkbox that is coming beside the name of that faculty member. Then there is a second login using the NPTEL where every detail is mentioned in the downloadable format. Also, every Thursday, we meet our SPOCs through online platform, through Google Meet, and we take the questions. It's a 1-hour question round in which we are happy to answer your queries and without session clearance happens for all the SPOCs. Then the workshops, previously we used to do it in the offline mode, but since the pandemic hit, online workshops are going on. So all our workshops are streamed on YouTube, but we have a category of workshops like awareness sessions, faculty workshops, SPOC and lab workshops that were on. Then we had workshops with the vice chancellors of different universities. When this credit transfer thing happened, we started giving workshops to the vice chancellors of various universities. The list is up. You can see it from most of the states, these are covered. Then this was the UGC Gazette notification that came up in March 2021. 40% up to 40% of the total courses being offered in a particular program in a semester had to be done through online credit transfer mode through the SWAYAM platform. So based on the lines of these, the credit transfer started happening. Then one of the more initiative of supporting the SPOCs for attending conferences. So if you're an SPOC, you will get a link in your SPOC dashboard within the first 10 days of every month. This link gets activated. If you are presenting a paper in any of the conferences that are happening in NITs, IITs, triple ITs, CSIR, ISERs, or T4E conferences, you can fill up that form and upload the required documents, and based upon that, reimbursement in the form of registration and travel, if any, is reimbursed by the NPTEL. And you can see on your screen in 2019 we started, in 2020 it shifted to the online mode, and then in 2021 still we are receiving certificates, we are receiving these forms, and after the approval from the the council, after approval, this gets utilized. So this was all about what I wanted to show you right now. So I'll just browse you some to our NPTEL website again. Okay, is my screen visible, Manasvi?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, this was about SWAYAM, that I showed you how you need to enter into SWAYAM and then go to NPTEL. The second I would like to show you is the nptel.ac.in, like I was saying, saying to you. Just zoom it. Yeah, there is a resources tab. Under this, there is something called documents. You can open this up. Then there are also help videos. So for the documents, you have books based upon NPTEL courses, you have NPTEL brochures and posters. These are in the form of e-posters right now. These are also sent to the colleges. You can the pin up in the notice board, and also Manasvi, please mute yourself.
Desktop Neelambri.
Usha ma'am, is your mic unmute? Please mute yourself. Yeah. You can share these posters with your faculty members and your students. And then the other is the help videos present. So it's present in different languages, regional languages. You can view the videos and you can forward it, and this will be of your help if you are stuck somewhere. We are there to help you out. You can write to us and your query will definitely be answered. Then the tab that I was telling is the sample certificate tab. You can see all the sample certificates are there in this certificate template tab. And then the next one, the NPTEL stars. Like I told you, the first tab that comes in the header is NPTEL stars. You browse through this, you will be able to know what type of learners are there. I'll just show you once. You can see the NPTEL domain scholars of July-December 2021 semester. Total 106 candidates have obtained the domain certification. So from various domains, not just students, they are people from different sectors, from industries, from PSUs, from private sector, faculty members, and many others, even homemakers. So you can browse through this. Complete detail of NPTEL domain scholars are there. Then one thing more, like there was some clarity required upon domain certification. I'll browse you to that too. You open nptel.ac.in. You click on NPTEL online courses. Over here, you can see there is a tab called domain tab. Click on the domain tab. You will enter the NPTEL domain certification page. You click here to know more about domains. So all the domains are listed on your screen discipline wise. For example, if I click on computer science domain and I want to click on AI, artificial intelligence, I click on this. You can see the requirements that are needed to get NPTEL certificate of domain certification is there on your screen. You need to complete 4 core courses and 2 elective courses. So the mapping is also done in the tabular format. You can see the previous runs, if there are mapped. You can view what type of difficulty level were there of that course. 4 courses, since they were required to be completed, and if for the current semester the enrollments are there, you will be able to enroll it right now. Then their complete list is there to be chosen from elective courses too. So one thing is to be kept in mind is, for domain certification, you need to score at least greater than equal to 55 in each of the course that we're doing, and your average should be greater than equal to 60. Minimum weeks of learning of 60 weeks of learning is needed. And I'll just open a faculty domain as well to just show you a glimpse. We have 2 of them, advanced as well as core. If I click on advanced, you can see the type of courses that have been allocated for obtaining a faculty domain advanced domain certification. So browse to this website, and in case you have any query, all SPOCs, we meet every Thursday. You can ask your questions to us and we'll answer you. For the students of local chapters, if you have any question, ask your SPOCs, and because that's a direct point and the questions will reach to us and will be answered. Also, you can write directly to support@nptl.iitm.ac.in and your questions will be answered. So, Manasvi, shall we have another Mentimeter question?
Yes, ma'am.
So, we'll be having one more Mentimeter question. Simultaneously, I will also take some questions if there are questions in the YouTube. Yeah, go to menti.com, use the code 80216408 or scan a QR code. Okay, somebody has asked a question. You answer this. How many YouTube views does NPTEL has? I answered this in the beginning. How many views do we have? Simultaneously, I'm answering a question. I belong to AICTE approved college. I'm a student. What should I fill? Faculty or student? You are a student, so you need to fill yourself as student. That faculty. What I told you, you will need to upload your faculty details. There is a don't try to mess this thing up. If the course is AICTE approved FTP course, you being a student need to fill yourself as a student. So it's not for you to get an FTP certificate, and you won't be able to get because you won't be having that recommendation letter from the principal that yes, you are a faculty. So this is just for the faculty to get an FTP certificate. So the question of Mentimeter is up on your screen. How many YouTube views does NPTEL has? So NPTEL have, okay, somebody has answered 1 billion plus views. So we have 4 options right up on your screen. Kindly answer this question. Yeah, one more question that I'm answering from YouTube. Are we meant to submit assignments online? Yes, all our assignments are in the online format. You need to submit your assignments online only. Okay, if somebody has completed engineering, can these courses will be helpful for PG? Yes, definitely, because learning never stops. If you want to expand your horizon, if you want to touch some different specializations, these courses are also up for there. If you want to brush your skills, these courses will be of your help. Yes, these are multidisciplinary. You can opt if you're coming from a particular domain, from a particular discipline, you can also opt for the courses which are not of your discipline. And if you are interested in learning and it does not require any prerequisite, you can definitely go for that course. So for this question, the voting lines are up. So 20 seconds are left. How many YouTube views does NPTEL have? People have answered it correct. We have more than 1 billion views. I can see answers coming up. Okay. So after this, we'll have a final question. Manasvi, you can put up that question, the final question for today's session. Okay. Okay, we'll have one more. How many weeks of questions does NPTEL offer? Is it 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, or all of the above? How many weeks of courses does NPTEL offer? Yeah, I can see answers coming up. Is it 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, or all of the above? If you have stayed with us, you might be knowing the answer. Yeah, the voting lines is about to close. Yeah, the voting lines are closed. So yes, 11 of candidates have answered correct. We have all of the above. We had 4, 8, and 12 weeks courses.
Final question, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. The last question for today's session. How useful was this workshop session? Go to menti.com and use the code 80216408 and answer the question. How useful was this workshop session? Manasvi, you can put the timer also. Yeah. You have a minute to answer this question. How useful was this workshop session? We hope this would have clarified a lot of your doubts and queries you had in mind to NPTEL and its initiatives. And this workshop will be available in the YouTube. It will be there in the NPTEL HRD YouTube channel, so you can view it if somebody has missed. If you are a faculty member and you want to pass this workshop ahead to your students, you can forward that link too. So yeah, how useful was this workshop session? Okay, yeah, voting lines are about to close. So yeah, thank you, Manasvi, for the Mentimeter questions and making this workshop interactive. So with this, I would like to request Dr. Usha to please take over and we shall conclude the session for today. Madam Usha? Archana ma'am, is Usha ma'am not there?
Yeah, I think she's there. Just let me see.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
I think very elaborate, very good workshop.
Thank you, ma'am.
Answered almost everything, and I also like the type of survey you conducted. But yesterday I asked Manasvi about the fee waiver. You said that for the local chapter, but she said it is not for Mumbai.
Yeah, because it's not for tier 1 cities, it's for tier 2 and tier 3.
But you know, there are many poor children in Mumbai too.
Yeah, it's not for the tier 1 cities, it's for the
right
tier
now,
2
those
and
who
tier
cannot
3
afford, na, we are sponsoring them.
Yeah.
But let's see, we will show this YouTube again to them and how we can motivate. Basically, for them to do multitasking is not that easy.
They can definitely begin with 4 weeks course, ma'am. And
that's what I said. We have been insisting on 8 weeks. So now we will give them 4 weeks.
Yeah, try to give them
because 8 weeks
a little
is
bit
100 marks, na?
A little bit easier courses like soft skill or personality improvement, so that once they get into a habit of learning online, they will be able to do some more technical
we also
courses.
want them to do self-paced learning.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Archana, madam?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am, for the elaborate session.
I know.
From time to time, I'm sure our students will be more and more engaged towards doing these courses, and I'm thankful to you.
And they will start enjoying self-learning.
Yes, definitely. I totally enjoyed your menti.com surveys, and we are looking forward for the students to be more interactive and participating better in the session. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Vaishali, and thank you, Manasvi.
Thank you
for
this
wonderful workshop. I hope we take it forward and it translates into more enrollment.
Yes, ma'am. We do hope so.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, your college management, for hosting us. And Thank you, Manasvi, for
Thank
having us, and thank you, Balaji, for streaming this on YouTube. Thank you, Kamala ma'am. Thank you, Bharti ma'am, for this
Thank
initiative of online workshops, and thank you to all the viewers who have stayed connected with us through YouTube. So thanks all. Hoping
Thank
to
you. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Same to you, ma'am. Thank you. Bye, bye, ma'am.
Manasvi, we leave the meeting, right? Manasvi?
Sorry, ma'am, you are saying? Yes, ma'am.
Can we leave the meeting?
Yeah, ma'am.
We'll end the session.
Now,
Bye.
is the
Have a good
session
day.
in?
Bye-bye.
Manasvi, has the streaming stopped?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.